So, does laziness really exist? In contemporary society and throughout history, laziness is seen as a moral failing, a character flaw that condemns individuals to a life of unproductiveness, guilt, and misery. But is laziness really a human trait, or is it a construct designed to perpetuate the current economic system? And why is it that throughout history people are constantly complaining that the younger generations are lazy? Human beings are not designed to be perpetually productive. Throughout history, periods of rest and leisure have been integral to human existence. From the ancient Greeks, who valued leisure for personal and intellectual development, to indigenous cultures that incorporated rest into their daily routines, the need for downtime has always been acknowledged as something as important as drinking, eating, or breathing. Leisure allows for physical recuperation, mental relaxation, and creative engagement, all crucial for a well-rounded life. The Industrial Revolution and the rise of capitalism drastically altered this relationship. The emphasis on constant productivity and the monetization of time transformed leisure from a natural right into a luxury that most people can't afford. The capitalist system benefits from a workforce that is constantly working, producing wealth for those who own the companies, industries, etc. As a result, leisure is degraded, and the natural human need for rest is stigmatized as laziness. An extreme example of the idea that work is more important than anything else can be found in the infamous Nazi slogan Arbeit macht frei, which translates to "work sets you free," displayed on the gates of Auschwitz. This slogan epitomizes the extreme glorification of work and the dehumanization of individuals by suggesting that the only purpose of human existence is to work, and that it is work that gives life meaning and freedom. This slogan was used as a tool of oppression, cementing the belief that anything other than relentless productivity is worthless and makes you unworthy of humanity. The structure of work under capitalism is inherently exploitative. The standard 40-hour work week, which often extends far beyond these limits, leaves little room for rest and personal time. This relentless demand for productivity leads to physical and mental exhaustion, resulting in burnout, depression, and other stress-related conditions. For parents, this also has detrimental consequences for the development of their children, as we will discuss in a minute. People exhibiting symptoms of this exhaustion are unfairly labeled as lazy, basically saying that they are the issue and not the system they live in. Even when people do work, they are still disconnected from the results of their labor, the labor process itself, and their own human potential. This means that they don't understand the purpose of what they're doing. They know they have to work to earn money to live, but their work makes them feel like they aren't contributing anything to society as a whole. This disconnect destroys motivation and creativity, which are wrongfully labeled as laziness. These feelings are a natural response to the conditions imposed by a system that prioritizes profit over people. The impact of this toxic relationship with labor starts to add up generation after generation. Each successive generation inherits the economic and social burdens of the previous ones, leading to increased feelings of alienation and disillusionment. The so-called laziness observed in younger generations is not a sign of moral decay, but a reaction to accumulated stress and unrealistic expectations. Millennials and Gen Z, for instance, face precarious job markets, crushing student debt, and a lack of affordable housing. These conditions make it so that all they can see ahead of them is a miserable future. This makes traditional career paths less viable and desirable, prompting many to seek alternative lifestyles that prioritize personal fulfillment over economic productivity. The concept of laziness serves a crucial function in capitalism. By framing the natural human need for rest and leisure as a moral failing, capitalism reinforces the notion that constant productivity is the only path to success and worthiness. This narrative benefits those in power by maintaining a compliant workforce that feels guilty for seeking balance and well-being. The stigma of laziness diverts attention from the systemic issues causing burnout and disengagement, encouraging individuals to internalize their struggles as personal failures rather than questioning the exploitative nature of work or the lack of support for mental health. Laziness is a myth perpetuated by capitalism to maintain control over the workforce. Under capitalism, your worth is determined by your ability to turn yourself into a wage slave. Those who can't work, be they retirees, people with disabilities, or anyone unable to secure a job, are deemed worthless. This dehumanization removes any inherent value individuals have, portraying them as mere burdens on society. The idea that unless you work, you are a pile of worthless better off dead extends beyond so-called lazy people, affecting anyone who is not contributing to the capitalist machine. Recognizing the need for leisure, addressing the harmful effects of overwork, and understanding the generational impact of these dynamics are crucial steps towards reclaiming our right to rest and well-being. By rejecting the capitalist construct of laziness, we can begin to envision a society that values human life over profit, where rest and leisure are seen as essential components of a fulfilling existence. If you enjoyed this video and would like to support us, and also stay updated on future episodes, consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Additionally, you can support us on Patreon or visit our website to learn about alternative non-monetary ways to support our work. Join our public Discord server to become part of our community and submit questions for our Q&A on the monthly Politdigm podcast. Also, don't forget to drop a comment with questions you would like us to cover. Anyways, good studies, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.